Okay. Hey guys, Lugiamaster here, and it's a snowy day in Champaign, Illinois, and it's episode 4 of Lugia Talks. So, I would want to give a recap of the other episodes. Let's see. Yeah. First episode was about genders. Second one was about, I think, soda or... No. Second one was about cancer. Third one was about soda. So, episode 4 is gonna be about dystopias and utopias. Alright guys, so if you guys don't know what a dystopia or a utopia are, so utopia is a perfect state or condition, the perfect world, as good as it gets. Whereas a dystopia is the complete opposite of that, which is a bleak, oppressive, futuristic, or fantasy world, the worst case scenario, as bad as it gets. And there are many examples of dystopias and utopias throughout media. And in fact, I'm currently in my English sophomore class. We are reading a book called Animal Farm. And yeah, it's definitely a dystopia. And the most popular book that has to deal with dystopias is called 1984, which was written in 1946. Basically, this book was kind of like a prediction of what 1984 would look like. I'm glad it didn't come true, because it is a very terrifying book to read. I'm currently reading it at home. Yeah, it's terrifying. Like, I would not want to live there. I mean, seriously. Big Brother's always watching. 2 + 2 = 5. Let me explain that first. So, in this dystopia, basically, in 1984, there's this thing that people say, Big Brother's always watching. And people don't know who this guy is, if he's even real or not. But people don't question it. So, if they say 2 + 2 = 5, then they have to say that 2 + 2 = 5. Because, yeah, pretty much no matter what you do, you gotta really be careful with what you do in this dystopia. It is dangerous and scary. I would not want to live there. Anyway, and I'm also gonna bring up something else. I believe I talked about this a little bit before. My Little Pony. Alright. Yes. Oh, wait. But Lugia, what? I don't get it. How could there be a dystopia in My Little Pony? Well, if you watch the season 5 episodes 1 and 2, the first two of sorry, I can't talk right now. Episodes 1 and 2 of season 5, it is clear that it's a dystopia. It looks like a utopia on the outside, but it's clearly a dystopia. So, let me explain. So basically, Pie and the gang go to this little village. There's a lot of equal symbolism here. And yeah. So there's the obvious leader. Obvious leader is obvious. Starlight Glimmer. And she kind of has a different look than all the other ponies, which look exactly the same. Or pretty much almost exactly the same. Now, you're going to wonder what, say, all the houses are lined up the exact same way, but on the end of the village, okay, her house is not in line with the others. So that means she obviously has power. So, what else makes it a dystopia? So, there's obviously going to be some... Now let me read the characteristics of a dystopian society. Propaganda, biased information is used to control the citizens of society. Let's see. Alright. Basically she says that cutie marks will hurt other ponies because they'll get competitive and it breaks friendships. Sounds like propaganda to me. Information, independent thought, and freedom are restricted. Basically, their cutie marks were taken away and put into a little vault, And yeah, they pretty much are all the same. No one's better than the other. Which kind of sounds like another dystopia that I read about. Most citizens unthinkingly believe a concept or idea is the only way to have a good society, quote-unquote good society. Life would be horrible if they were to give up the concept or idea. Which is with, like, having no cutie, having an equal sign for a cutie mark, basically. Having no special talents is their way of saying that it's a good life, or a good society, or something like that. A powerful person becomes a symbol of good, of the good society, figurehead. Most citizens unthinkingly follow their figurehead's orders. In this case, Starlight Glimmer represents that. A powerful person. Oh, she's a pony, so yeah. Alright. Citizens believe that they are under constant surveillance. I think that might be I'm not sure. I could check. Alright. Citizens have a fear of the outside world. No. Aha. Yeah, those in control see the society is perfect, but it is an illusion. But this is an illusion, yeah. So there you go. And the type of dystopian control, I believe this one would be philosophical religious control. I think. Yeah, most likely it falls into that. But yeah, dystopians are just a place you do not want to live in. Yeah, there's this one dystopia. It may not look like a dystopia since everyone's pretty much happy, but so here's the catch. If someone's not happy, they're given drugs, so they will be happy. But yeah. Dystopias are just like somewhere you don't want to be. But here's the thing. So utopias eventually become dystopias. Why? Because no one can have a utopia. It's never perfect. Nothing is perfect. And I know this for a fact, okay? So the utopia, or quote-unquote supposed to be utopia, breaks and becomes a dystopia, so there's harsh punishments, all of that. Oh yeah, so yeah, when Twilight and the gang don't want to have their Kmart state, they're sent to this one room, and they have to stay there. That's basically their punishment. And they are blasted with songs like, blah, 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 this is better, no one's better than the other, competitions, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, you get the point. It's a place you don't want to live in. So, just to recap, a dystopia is basically the worst case scenario. The worst place, as bad as it gets. Yeah. A bleak and oppressive futuristic or fantasy world, the worst case scenario, as bad as it gets. And a utopia is a perfect place, state, or condition. The perfect world, as good as it gets. Alright? So there you go. We just dropped some knowledge onto you guys. So if you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to join the Creeper Cat Army. I will see you later, recruits. Peace out. The truth is always out there.